broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California. It's the Fear No More Show. And now your host, Warrior Joe.
Thank you so much for tuning into the show. I'm so glad you're here. Today's episode is The Year is 2020. We are all connected. I'm sure we can all agree that humanity on a global scale is experiencing uncontrollable situations ranging from economic, health, education, social unrest, religious persecution, loss of a beloved family or friend, starvation, lack of food, unbearable catastrophic weather, earthquakes, fires, hurricanes, floods, the gap between the rich and poor, which is drastically increasing, and the information war, a war on the minds and hearts of humanity. What's right is wrong, and what's wrong is right. Whether you know this or not, we are all connected. Humanity is a global network, a powerful energy, living on planet Earth in different parts of the world, different cultures, different backgrounds, different beliefs. The one thing we all share in common is love. Speaking about the average person, the opposite of love is indifference. Speaking about the unseen controllers, global governments, the opposite of love for them is hate. It's the light and dark energies clashing together. The problem is not with the average person, you nor I. The problem is with the unseen hand that controls every facet of our lives. The ones that are above the law. The ones that look at humanity as useless eaters. The ones that play God with a small g. The controlling ones that continue to enslave and tax humanity to death. The ones that create all the high-tech gadgets, and in the shadows, they use it against us. I want it to be clear and for the record, I'm all for government, just as long as they are honest and that they are working for the people. But when the government becomes overpowering and no longer working for the people, but for themselves and their corporate friends, then that's when the people need to band together to alert society so that the innocent are well informed. We are brothers and sisters. It is our duty to each other. As it is quoted, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. If you're new to the show, you're probably thinking, who am I and why should you even be listening to me? But first, I want to thank you for tuning in. I'm no one special. I'm an average Joe, and actually that's my name. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California, as well as my mom, dad, brothers, and sister. I graduated high school in the San Fernando Valley, as well as attending a community college and graduating, studying in business, accounting, and the medical field. I'm a spiritual being in a physical body, living in a material world. When I was a young boy, I could remember asking myself, what's the meaning of life? I was and still am today a deep thinker. Call me a critical thinker, always interested on how things work, and soul searching, gazing at the stars late at night. I know I'm not alone, and I'm sure you can relate. In the stillness of the night when you are all alone, about to go to sleep, you ask yourself, is this what life is all about? Waking up in the morning just to do the same thing all over again? Go to school, go to work, eat, pay bills, taxes, attend to family and friends. Or maybe you have too much free time on your hands and life is boring, especially living in the year 2020 on a global lockdown. Or are you searching for your purpose in life? You feel the breaking moment coming on. It's so close but yet so far. Unattainable because of the everyday distractions. Mentally, you try to tune out, but something in the pit of your stomach is causing anxiety. Something is building, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Or maybe it's something bad you ate, who knows? Let me ask you, shouldn't life be getting better living in the 21st century? I mean, with the rapid advancement in technologies. Many diseases should already be cured. Education should be practically free. Homelessness should be a thing of the past. Manufacturing jobs should be rapidly increasing, accompanying the advancement in technologies, better homes, better cars, and so on. Why does it seem that things are getting worse on a global scale, almost as if it's by design? For example, countries that can't grow food because of severe drought, well, there is technology that can create to make it rain. It's called geoengineering or weather modification. If governments from around the world can print their own money, then why can't they bail out their own citizens? But instead they enrich themselves with more power and control. Will things get better? Is this just a dip in the economy? Will we ever go back to normal? Or was normal even a healthy lifestyle to begin with? I don't know about you, but I'm not going to sit back and wait, and neither should you. I'm not here to give you bad news and say it's all doom and gloom, nor is it all about fear. As a matter of fact, we fear what we do not understand because we are misinformed and uneducated. After all, this is the Fear No More show, and it's all about exposing evil, uplifting and awakening our fellow brothers and sisters globally. This is what brings us all here together today. We are networking, we are socializing, we are addressing the issues that are affecting humanity, working together to get educated for a better understanding so we can be strong to help others who are confused and fearful. I want to close by saying wherever you are around the world, know that you're not alone. We are all connected, brothers and sisters. We must all unite in times as we're living in today, a time when our world has turned upside down and all you see is darkness. There is light at the end of the tunnel, my friend, and let's find it together. When you hear me say, I believe in you and that I love you, is because I do. Till next time, and remember, it's all about motivating, educating, and activating.
Thank you for listening to the Fear No More Show, because you were born to be free and independent. Stay tuned for our next episodes, and don't forget to support us by subscribing and sharing.